Piano-Play-It.com.
Hi, welcome back to another free piano lesson by Piano-Play-It.com. This is David here, and today we're going to talk about sus chords. The word sus comes from the word sustain. So what I'm going to show you is how to take the dominant chord, the most tensed chord in a piano scale, and to perform a little change that will help us to sustain the tension a moment before it becomes unavoidable to go to the tonic, which is the most relaxed note in the scale. If you have followed the dominant piano chord lesson, then you know what I'm talking about, but I'm also going to make a little review to make sure that you know that we're speaking in the same terms. So let's get to work. Okay, so I'm starting with a little review over what we've learned to make things straight. Okay, so today we're going to deal with a C major scale. Alright, we can also deal with all other scales, but I'm choosing this scale because it starts from C, goes to C, and it has only the white keys, so it makes it more clear to the eye to see what I'm talking about. But you can take any other scale and implement the same principles in the same manner. Okay, so upon the C major scale, we build chords. The first chord was the tonic. The tonic is the most relaxed chord in the scale. It's the beginning point of the scale and the last point of the scale, meaning all the other notes want to go to the tonic in that way or another. Okay, so C major is the tonic chord. We continued to create all the chords within the scale. This is the second degree, D minor, third, E minor, the fourth degree was F, and the fifth degree was G. I'm really staying for a moment on the fifth degree, and why is that? That's because the fifth degree is considered to be the dominant of a scale. Considered to be. It is the dominant of a scale. And why is that? What's so dominant in a dominant chord in a fifth degree? Well, if you'll have a look, after the G note, which exists both in the C major and the G major, so we don't talk about it too much, the next note is B. B is the seventh note in a C major scale. So it's the leading tone, it leads to the tonic within a semitone up. Therefore, because it has a semitone and it leads to the tonic, it is the most tensed note in a scale. So, by knowing that, we know a lot about voice leadings, right? Because this is the most tensed point, and after that we have to go home. Therefore, and along with the D note that leads to E, which is also a relaxed note in a C major scale, because C, E, and G, which are the notes that create the chord of the tonic, are considered to be the most relaxed notes in a C major scale. So, D leads to E, which is a relaxed note, and B leads to C, which is a relaxed note. Therefore, we have two tension notes, two dissonants, leading to a consonant note. So, two tension notes leading to a relaxation note. So far, so good, huh? Okay. Now I want to talk about sus chords. Where do they enter in the picture? Okay, so when we're in a G major chord, okay, right now these are the notes that considered to be relaxed in that context. So G, B, and D. If we are going to take any other notes but the G, B, and D and replace them with the third, we're going to create a sort of a sustained chords that will lead us directly to the dominant chord. Okay, so if I take a G major scale and I replace the third with the second, so this is what I'm getting, G, A, and D. We created now a G sus second chord. Okay, what is sustained in it? The second, which is a dissonant within the context of the chord, because it's not G, B, and D, wants to go to the leading note. And so we created this chord progression. G sus second leads us to G, which is the fifth degree, and then we're going to home, to the tonic. So pay attention to the melodic line within this chord. A, B, C. Nice, huh? Sustain, tension, release. So this is G sus 2. What is G sus 4, for example? Okay, so instead of playing G, B, D, this time we're going to replace the leading note, the B note, with C, which is the fourth note starting from G. And there we have it. G sus4 going to normal G and ending up with a C major chord. So C, B, C. Okay, now something interesting. When we are in a G major chord, okay, the C note is a dissonant. It's not part of the G, B, and D. So this time it is a sort of tension note that wants to take us to the B note. But afterwards we're going to C major. Now the relaxed note, the consonant notes are C, E, and G. So C is not a dissonant anymore. So you have to remember that a note could be dissonant in one context, and when we move to the next chord, it becomes consonant. That's quite interesting, huh? How voice leading takes us in various ways. So I'm quitting this piano lesson in here, but if you want to learn how to create the other sus chords, which we haven't mentioned yet, all you have to do is click on the link on the right or below and go directly to the sus chords page in Piano-Play-It, where I give the full piano tutorial along with some excellent written explanations. And later on we're going to move to different piano lessons where I'm going to show you how to play songs with sus chords. So don't miss it, visit my website and I'll see you over there. Bye guys! Piano-Play-It.Com